What's going on, guys? Auzio here and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we're looking at a brand new objective card and it is going to be MATHEUS Cunha to review today. I believe that's the pronunciation. Obviously you don't know how to pronounce him, you can just call him Matthäus. Now I remember this player from last year. He had a winter refresh card that I believe was a striker card and he was absolutely disgustingly good. Like a player that had the dribbling, the shooting, the pace. He had pretty much everything in the locker. Now, do I believe he's going to be on the same level as this card? Probably not, because this card is a -3 overall compared to the 87 Winter Refresher from last year. But I still feel like it's going to be on, near enough on the same level. Now, with this card, it's a headliner, so it can obviously get upgraded, which is always going to be a good thing. Now, when it comes down to comparing this card to his latest in form, we are looking at a +2 to pace, a +2 to shooting, a +2 to dribbling, a +2 to defending, a +3 to physicals, and a +3 to passing as well. Headliner's card being a cam, and obviously the inform being a left mid. Now, he is 6 foot. He's got a high-low work rate, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. So skill moves, weak foot, perfect. You don't need to complain. But the work rates for a cam, yeah, that's not outstandingly good. It's more of a situation where if you place him cam in like a 4-1-2-1-2, in a 4-2-3-1, he will not play there. He will play like a second striker or even in a third striker position in that 4-1-2-1-2. So just be careful of that if you're thinking of playing this guy in that cam position. Now, the best chem style for him, I believe, is the Hunter. The reason I say Hunter is because it gives him that pace that he kind of needs if he's going to be a very aggressive cam. It also gives him the finishing ability, so if he gets in front of goal, he's going to instantly score. He kind of has the passing to his game, which obviously, it's like, if you're playing him cam, he's not really going to be a cam, I feel like, that's going to ping the ball left and right. Obviously, you want him to do that, but I don't feel like he's going to be that kind of guy. Now, the dribbling ability, you definitely do not need to touch it. Don't bother touching the dribbling because there's no need. A 6-foot player to have 89 agility and 91 dribbling is absolutely outstanding straight up. So, he's got 95 acceleration with 96 sprint speed, so absolutely insane pace. Shooting ability is 89 attacking positioning, 98 finishing with the 89 shot power, 85 long shots, 96 volleys with the 85 penalties as well. If we are looking at the shooting traits, he has the outside foot shot trait. And that's another thing that I really loved about him from last year. The fact that he had that outside foot shot trait, and the outside foot shot trait, last year, yeah, it was game over. You get him into the angle, it was a goal. Now, the bad thing, obviously, about this year is the fact that he doesn't have the finesse shot trait, which is obviously a better trait than the outside foot shot trait. But either way, it kind of really doesn't matter, I feel like. I feel like he will still be very, very clinical in front of that goal. Now, the passing ability, 80 vision, 83 crossing, 82 short passing, 72 long passing, and 86 curve. As I said, I feel like he's going to be a very aggressive cam, so the passing ability, as long as he has short passing, it should be fine. Now, the dribbling ability, a 6-foot player to have these kind of dribbling stats are pretty impressive. 89 agility, 84 balance, 85 reactions, 89 ball control, 91 dribbling with the 86 composure. And if we are looking at the physical stats, they are also pretty good. 83 stamina, 75 strength, 76 aggression, 80 jumping with the 76 heading accuracy as well. Now, the stamina is okay. I feel like if you want to play this guy in a cam position, he should last throughout the whole 90 minutes. If he doesn't, he'll probably last to like 85th, so it's pretty much decent, right? The strength and aggression is also pretty good for a 6-foot player. Now, when it comes down to links, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the Bundesliga in my club has been absolutely rinsed. Like, you're seeing what, 2-1. You're pretty much seeing Bellarabi. I can't really use Bailey because he's a loan card. So I've literally just gone for Brazil. Lucas, Marquinhos, Allen, and Felipe Anderson. I've also got likes of Son, Brandon Williams, and Rio Ferdinand in this team. I will be using Cunha in a 4-4-2 in that striker position, but I will be trying him in a cam position in a 4-2-3-1 as well. But let's get into the games. So the first thing I obviously do want to try is how he feels on the ball. Him being 6 foot with those kind of dribbling stats, I'm expecting him to feel pretty decent on the ball. And yeah, that's what he feels. He doesn't feel too agile, I must say, but he still feels like a player that is definitely usable when it comes down to dribbling. Cunha. Going to turn it into the inside. He go forward. Go for that cross goal finish. Wow, what a block. Rio. Over to Cunha. Nice turn. Great acceleration. Good strength as well. Pass it into the inside. Go for that finish. And it is going to be a perfect finish from, I believe it is Son. Now, that dribbling from him, that movement from him, and that little cheeky pass into the middle was spot on. Going to give it to Felipe Anderson. Tried to use that pace. Call him short. R1 turn. Pretty decent R1 turn, to be fair. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Little fake around the corner. Ball roll to keep it in. Referee. Nah, no way you got the ball first. Come on. Cunha on the ball. Gonna go for that cheeky 1-2. Look at that pace. I'm gonna take this first time. Oh my god. I must admit, I didn't expect that to go in. I thought I was going to go rather straight past the post or probably hit the post. But do you see the shot power? Son on the ball. He's always on the last man. Like, look at him. He's trying to make runs in behind when there's not even a run to make in behind. He's obviously, those high-low work rates are going to come into play like that. You're not really going to see him come short very, very often. But if you do, you can maybe take a cheeky long shot and go for a goal. Listen, alright, it's not scripted, it's just perfect. Cunha on the ball. Well played. I am noticing, by the way, he is using his strength a decent amount when I do stuff like that, where I get into the situations where I need to use strength, and he is using it a fair amount, and he is kind of like telling Varane to kind of get off him, which is kind of surprising because he hasn't got the greatest strength when it comes down to obviously the stats on the actual card, but actually seeing it in game, it looks like it's higher than it actually is. Pass it to him there. Pass it down. That's a nice ball. Felipe Anderson. Pass it back across. Go for that first time finish. I'm noticing his first time shots are absolutely outrageous. Like, perfect power, perfect accuracy, and you really can't complain. Son. Gonna pass it to him. First time fake shot. Really good touch. Ball roll. Go for the few step overs down the line. Ball roll again. Few step overs. Oh my god. Go for the... Oh, stop it. Stop it. Do you see he's dribbling? It's not insane. It's definitely not on that like Neymar kind of level, but it's still very usable, and you can do some very interesting stuff with it. So dummy. Gonna swing that ball all the way to the top, and it is going to be a really nice pass. Cunha. Can I go for a nice turn? I kind of can. You see what I mean, right? So there's certain angles with this guy that does not feel good at all. Gonna go for the finesse shot. Give it back to him. First time pass. I literally said earlier that his first time shots were absolutely outrageous, and then he goes and does that. Felipe Anderson to Cunha. Well played. Use that pace. Fake shot around the corner. Go for that power shot across goal, and we are going to get another finish. Now, I'm going to be real. He's a player that is definitely fun. He's not really a player that I would honestly take into like a competitive game against like a top 200 player, against a pro, against like an elite 1 player. He's not really that kind of guy. But that's the good thing about headliners. The fact that these cards can get upgraded. These cards can become a very good card, and it has the potential to definitely become a good card. Cunha. Nice turn. Gonna go for that power shot across goal as well. He moves the keeper. I believe he saved... He missed the whole goal. Cunha. Nice shielding. Yeah, his shielding is really nice. Like, it looks like his strength is more than it actually says on the card, because this guy's shielding off Varane like fairly easily. Nice turn. Play that ball. I want to see his movement. Is he going to go? Yeah, he is. That's perfect, because I can just go for those RBXs and go for that easy finish. That movement is absolutely unbelievable. So I'm in that 4-2-3-1 formation now, and I want to see his movement because he's playing in that cam position. Yeah, look at him. He's going to be consistently making those runs in behind, I feel like. I want to actually test out a few more just to see. If I go all the way back here, is he going to go back in the cam position? No. You see how he stays in that striker position, and then he doesn't even go back in the cam position at all? That's what we expected. That's what I was talking about at the start, where you're not going to get cam. You're going to get like a second striker. So we have got a free kick here now, and we are going to take it with the man himself. And let's see what he can do. The 67 free kick accuracy is looking absolutely beautiful. I was about to say, I kind of want this guy to move the keeper over, because I feel like in this kind of scenario, it'll be benefit if I green time it and try to chip it over the keeper, but Neuer does pretty well. So he is obviously a 6-foot player. I do want to test out his heading ability, so we are going to swing it to him towards his near post, and hopefully... He's got a good chance. Oh my god, he misses out on the header. I feel like that was like a really good opportunity as well. I needed him to at least get to the header. So it is time to review him. 3 games played, 6 goals scored with the 1 assist as well. Now this card right here, he's not a bad card, obviously, right? You can see by the game to goal ratio, he's pretty decent. But I don't feel like this card is a card that a lot of people are going to take into FUT Champs. Like, for me personally, I would not put him in my FUT Champs team at this current moment. I don't feel like this card is good enough to get the Elite 2s, to get the Elite 1s, or even get the top 200, let's say. So that's going to be a little bit of a problem when it comes down to him being obviously a meta kind of card. Now, the interesting thing is, he's a headliner. So he can get upgraded. He has the potential to be a very good player. So that answers my question. Is he worth the time? Is he worth the grind? Yes. because you never know. You never know what this card can actually become. He could go absolutely crazy in the Bundesliga and get like multiple hat tricks, get multiple two goals in single games, and all of a sudden this card becomes like an 88, an 87, and that's when we're gonna see him really come out to be an extremely good player. But at this current moment, I don't feel like I'm gonna see this guy into a lot of people's teams. Now for pace, his pace wasn't insane, but it was not bad either. So for pace, I am going to give him, I would say, an 8.7 out of 10. Now the shooting ability, I will take blame into some of the shots, but I definitely will not take blame into, you know, some shots that I saw that were wide open, okay? Yeah, he scored 6 goals, but he could have came out with 8, maybe even 9. So for shooting, I am going to give him, I would say, an 8.5 to an 8.6 out of 10. Now, the passing ability, I feel like his passing was good, but it was not insane. It's definitely on a level that if you're trying to play this guy in a cam position, you might struggle doing the long passes consistently. So for passing, I am going to give him, I would say, an 8 out of 10. Now, the dribbling ability, I did see him be quite agile on the ball, but it wasn't an extremely agile player, right? It was a player that, yeah, he feels comfortable, yeah, he can shield the ball time to time, but it's not really a player that you're going to see turning multiple people inside out. So for dribbling, I am going to give him, I would say, an 8.4 to an 8.5 out of 10 as well. Now, the physicals, their strength was good, their aggression was good, the stamina was good, so I can't really give him an extremely low rating, but I will give him, I would say, an 8.1 slash an 8.2 out of 10. I just didn't see it on like a top tier level, you know. I just saw it as quite average. But an overall rating out of 10, I am going to give this card, I would say, an 8.3 out of 10. As I said, he's not a bad card at this current moment, but I don't feel like it's a card that is ready for FUT Champs just yet. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment. But for now, peace.